boom goes the dynamite. Welcome to Watch The Walking Dead, the weekly show where we take a look at the most fun and interesting moments, references, and Easter eggs in the newest episode of AMC's The Walking Dead. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. Today, we're looking at Season 8, Episode 5, The Big Scary You. Number 3, the episode's title.
I know how it is. Negotiating the slippery, steep terrain of managing resources and the population and the big scary you.
This episode's title comes from a Gregory quote right at the beginning of the episode when he attempts to find common ground with the barbed wire baseball bat swinging villain. The you referred to is a common fear among many people, that fear being the great unknown, the big scary you. What Gregory doesn't realize, however, is that Negan doesn't fear the unknown, or at least doesn't let his doubts ever show, which is partially how he's able to hold on to power.
Wow. You don't scare easy.
Number 2, illegal chokehold.
Chokehold's illegal, asshole.
After Rick and Daryl fight it out, Rick complains that Daryl used an illegal chokehold on him. Rick is unknowingly referencing something Daryl said to Shane a very long time ago. Back in Season 1, Episode 3, Daryl picked a fight, and Shane and Rick were forced to subdue him, doing so with a chokehold.
Chokehold's illegal. Hey, file a complaint.
Back then, Daryl complained that it was a cheap move, and Shane basically told him to go suck on it. So it must have felt pretty good for Daryl that he got to throw the move, and Shane's words back in Rick's face.
Yes, it is.
Before we get to our top moment, here are some of the best lines from this week's episode.
Today's the day, Gregory. You fill your belly up with my love, and then you solve it.
But sometimes the mouth-brain neuronal connection experiences a misfire and footbed mouth at an unavoidable velocity.
You're right in there.
How many people have gotten sick from this?
We're from Georgia.
Look at you lucky shit.
Number 1, passing the buck. We've talked about this before, but Rick, Daryl, and Negan have a hell of a lot in common, more so than any of them would like to admit. While trying to dodge having to make a confession, Negan tries to justify his inhumane actions by saying that people chose to be in the situations they're in, and that everyone he's killed, he's done so because he was forced to.
See, I killed the widow's husband and the ginger, but I didn't get them killed. That was your boy Rick. Big difference.
Specifically, he blames Rick for the murder of Glenn and Abraham, not himself.
Fuck. My nuts.
Later in the episode, Daryl almost repeats Negan's argument word for word. When, in a discussion about collateral damage to win the war, Daryl tells Rick, quote, "People die. It's their fault, not ours."
People die. It's their fault, not ours.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.